I'm Carly Morgan from Ever Clever Mom, and I'm going to talk about the Bloomlife Pregnancy Tracker. This is Felix. Felix is our third baby, and I use the Bloomlife Pregnancy Tracker during my third trimester to track contractions. It's a little sticker that has a little contraction tracker, and it just went right on my stomach. And I was able to see on my smartphone how often I was having contractions and how strong they were, and it kept a good record of, when the contractions happened. We have 3 kids, and before we got to the place where we had 3 kids, I lost 4 pregnancies. And I think that when that happens, it kind of makes you have a weird relationship with your body in pregnancy, because your body's doing this amazing thing, and you know that you should just trust your body and just let your body do whatever it needs to do naturally. But at the same time, I was always really nervous during pregnancy, because every little twinge made me think that something bad was going to happen. Or, there's a lot of pressure on women to understand what's going on and to read the signs during pregnancy and to know if something's wrong. And you're the only person that can feel what's going on. So it's really all on you to know, is that normal or is that a problem? And especially at the end of pregnancy, when you're hormonal and you're just wiped out in general, I think that not being sure something really was a contraction, not really being able to tell how strong the contractions were, it was all very stressful. And being able to actually see the readout on my smartphone and to be able to show my husband, to show my doctor, this is what's happening with my body, it just took some of that responsibility off of my shoulders at a time when I really needed a break from all the stress. All of my kids had problems with me going into preterm labor. My second son, we came very close to losing him because I went into labor at 21 weeks and ended up on bed rest and had a really hard pregnancy. So with this third one, my stress level just skyrocketed, and I went into labor and started having regular contractions pretty early, sometime around week 30, and used the contraction monitor for the next 7 weeks just to make sure that the contractions weren't getting too out of control and that they weren't too close together, and that this constant discomfort wasn't indicative of, actually going into true labor. And the nice thing is that when I did go into labor, even though he was still a little bit early, I felt like I knew what was going on, and I was actually a lot calmer than I thought I was going to be, because I had all of the information and I could see what was happening. So I don't think everybody's probably as stressed as I was during pregnancy, but I think that the whole idea that you don't really know what's going on with your body and that you're uncomfortable and that you just want to know, I think that's pretty universal. So I'm really glad that the Bloomlife pregnancy tracker is around, because I just think anything that you can do to give yourself a little bit of peace of mind at the end there is great. And now we have baby Felix, and he arrived healthy and safe and sound, and everything turned out. So we are very happy.